ओम नमः शिवाय। दोस्तों, ज्योतिष, वास्तु या जिसे हम इंग्लिश में अकल्ट साइंसेस कहते हैं, ओके, ये ऐसी चीज़ें हमें अनुभव करने की हम बात करते हैं जो प्रत्यक्ष रूप से हम देख नहीं सकते परंतु मौजूद रहती हैं। एनर्जी फ्रैक्टल्स, हम उसका आभास कर सकते हैं, अनुभव कर सकते हैं। तो आज हम बात करने जा रहे हैं कुछ ऐसे ज्योतिष और वास्तु के तथ्यों की, उपायों की, जिन्हें जो है आप अपने जीवन में यदि उतारें तो 100% आपको जो है रिजल्ट उसमें से मिलता है ना। तो अगर मैं आपको समझाऊं, अगर उस कोर से मैं आपको समझाऊं तो सब चीज़ें कनेक्टेड है। डीएनए, एस्ट्रोलॉजी, वास्तु और विज्ञान। अगर मैं एक रेफरेंस दूं आपको तो मैं जिस क्षेत्र में रहता हूं उसके आजू बाजू में 1/2 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस पे देयर इज like in the vicinity of 1/2 kilometers there are two temples dedicated to the goddess, okay, on either side, okay. So this comes under Chandra Karma, moon karma registry under DNA astrology and Vastu Shastra. Now we don't know, but by some means, willfully, subconsciously or deliberately, okay, we don't know that, but the entire area of that place, that 1 kilometer patch, has been dedicated to Chandra Karma. Chandra Karma means goddess, food related business, moon Karak Tattva, food, water related business, and like even the names, okay, names which resemble to water or moon, like Sagar, Varun, or any names of rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari. So that in entire patch of land there is, as I said, 2 Devi temples. There is one very old pan shop. Hindi we layman what we call it the pan tapri. There is one pan tapri. The name of that pan tapri is Ambika Pan Bhandar. Again the goddess theme comes in. For people who are localites would understand where I'm indicating, that place I'm indicating, and 90% of that, like people who reside in that place, are into food related business, food, selling food items. Maybe somebody is holding a hotel, somebody is running a Kiryana shop, somebody is running a ration shop, dhaba, something or other related to food related. And in that entire patch of land there are almost more than 5 restaurants and food chains, all running food related businesses. In that patch there's Kiryana shop, there's sweet shop. So what I'm trying to say is these things are there in our psyche. The moon related Karak Tattva, the goddess temple, the Ambika Pan shop, the food related theme, food related business, the people who stay over there have food related professions or businesses, and the names of the people are also such: Sagar, Varuna, okay, Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Kaveri, like these names of the rivers. And there's one more thing common. It is also related to do with the psychological issues, mental, psychological, emotional issues. So in this place, in this particular patch of land, these psychological, emotional issues are also very common. So fractals, okay, this astrology, this DNA astrology is just same as, like, it's the way nature operates, okay. So you would see in nature, as I always give an example of rock and mountains, wherever the river will flow, the rocks, the stones would deposit. Wherever the stones get deposited, the river will flow. So certain things are fixed in nature. Wherever there will be water, there will be green patch of grass growing. So that way. So now whatever remedies I gave you is based on like the nature's geometry, nature's mathematics, aligning ourselves with the nature. Okay. So if your businesses are stuck, there is lack of free flow of cash, lack of money. So there are like three names. Okay, three names. Either you can print that name, the three names, or the entire mantra, entire chant. Okay, Kasi Vishwanath. Okay, means a place called Kasi, and Baba Shiv Maharaj, which is placed in Kasi, is Vishwanath. Okay, and this temple, this place is around the banks of river Ganga. So either Kasi, Vishwanath, Ganga. These three are inseparable entities. Certain things in nature are inseparable. Okay, there is no book written, okay, where it is mentioned that along with paratha, if you are eating a paratha, you will have to eat pickle or you will have to eat curd. There is nowhere written. But it is unsaid rule that whenever you will have paratha, you will feel like eating pickle along with it, curd along with it. So it is become the part and parcel. Okay, there is nowhere written that along with dosa or idli you have to eat sambar or chutney, but it goes along very well. So these three names, Kasi, Vishwanath, Gange. After bathing, you can just chant these three names or the entire chant. Har Har Mahadev Sambho, Kasi, Vishwanath, Gange. There would be somebody definitely, who would have thought upon this, and they have made this chant, Har Har Mahadev Sambho, Kasi Vishwanath Gange. You can chant this mantra, chant this chant, or print it somewhere and keep it in your home and office so that people can look at it repeatedly. This is a tried and tested remedy for making your businesses run. Okay. Second remedy is about a basic geometrical shape, which is called the circle. Like the one you can see over here, circle, a complete circle. Now you might wonder what this a simple shape, circular shape, what wonders can it create? Friends, let me tell you, life is all about finding magic and creating magic with small things which are present in the universe. Now when we grow as a child, from childhood to adulthood till our like entire life, we see moon and sun as the major entities, in our life, and they are circular, round in shape. So whenever we see circular round shapes, it gives certain amount of peace and certain amount of connection, certain level of ease and comfort to our subconscious mind. If you take toddlers, the infants, young children, if you give them a chocolate, one that is square in shape, the other which is circular in shape, they would choose the one which is circular in shape. Moreover, if you sit for dining, you sit for eating food, whether if it's a child or whether if it's an adult, you take a square shaped thali and you take a round shaped thali, you will feel like eating more food in the round shaped thali. So fractals, small things make a whole, circular shapes and their impact on our mind. So what you can do is, in your home, office, architecture, okay, you can use circle shapes more and more. Okay, in your like in your interior designs, in your architecture, willfully you can use circular shapes in the dwellings. Or least you can do is hang a picture of sun or a moon. Okay, that is the best thing you can do. That also creates magic. And people, the third remedy is about people who are into any kind of teaching, preaching related professions, banking related professions, or any kind of intellectual task, or journalism, or a task where they require documentation, or there's some task where they are in any kind of printing related businesses or professions. It's advisable to keep a book of Atharvana Veda. Okay, according to our DNA astrology, these professions which I mentioned are governed by Mercury karmic registry. Okay, and Mercury is the god of Atharvana Veda. Okay, So you can keep a Atharvana Veda book in your like in your dwellings or in your office, okay? And even if that is not possible, you can take a print of Ganapati Atharva Stotram and frame it and hang it somewhere in your office walls, or in your dwellings. And once in a while you can read that Ganapati or listen to that Ganapati Atharva Stotram for exuberant results. Okay, so I have given you 3 remedies, and these 3 remedies are what we call as the arrow hitting the 3 dots. Okay, so Ramban, what we refer to as remedies. You can try, you can give me your feedback, and if you want to know more about DNA astrology, nakshatra based stellar astrology, Vastu Shastra, if you want to learn DNA astrology, if you want to imbibe the principle of golden ratio, okay, nature's geometry in your home, office kind of environment, you can contact us. Our contact number is 9503596761. Thanks a lot.